a beautifully poetic way to capture one of life's most fundamental truths. This metaphor perfectly illustrates how beauty and difficulty, progress and obstacles, joy and pain are inextricably woven together in the fabric of human existence. Let us explore this profound observation. The duality of beauty and pain. The rose, perhaps humanity's most celebrated flower, embodies this paradox perfectly. Its petals represent everything we find beautiful: delicate texture, vibrant colors, intoxicating fragrance. Yet those same stems that support such beauty are armed with sharp thorns that can draw blood from the unwary. This isn't a design flaw, it's nature's wisdom. The thorns protect the rose, ensuring its survival so that its beauty can continue to exist. In our lives, we often encounter this same duality. The most meaningful relationships, those that bring us the deepest joy and connection, also make us vulnerable to the deepest hurt. Love opens our hearts, but that same openness exposes us to the possibility of loss, betrayal, or disappointment. The career that fulfills our passion may also demand sacrifices that strain our personal lives. The pursuit of excellence in any field requires us to endure criticism, failure, and the discomfort of constant growth. The inevitable curves in life's journey, the metaphor of roads and bends, speaks to another universal truth: life never unfolds in straight lines. We make plans, set goals, and envision our futures, but invariably, unexpected turns appear. Sometimes these bends are gentle curves that gradually redirect our path. Other times, they're sharp corners that force us to slow down, reassess, and navigate carefully. These bends aren't obstacles to our journey, they are the journey. A perfectly straight road might seem efficient, but it would also be monotonous and limiting. The curves in our path often lead us to destinations we never could have imagined, opportunities we wouldn't have discovered, and versions of ourselves we never knew existed. The college student who changes majors, the professional who switches careers, the person who moves to a new city. Each bend in their road opens up new possibilities. Growth through adversity. What makes the thorns and bends so significant is how they contribute to our development as human beings. Smooth sailing, while pleasant, rarely teaches us much about our capabilities or character. It's when we encounter the thorns, the challenges, setbacks, and painful experiences that we discover our resilience, creativity, and strength. Consider how muscles grow stronger only when they encounter resistance. Similarly, our emotional and psychological muscles develop through facing difficulties. The person who has never experienced failure may struggle more when they finally encounter it than someone who has learned to bounce back from setbacks. The individual who has never faced loss may be less equipped to appreciate what they have than someone who understands how precious and fragile life's gifts can be. The wisdom of acceptance, understanding that every rose has thorns and every road has bends, doesn't mean we should become pessimistic or expect the worst. Rather, this awareness can lead to a more mature and realistic approach to life. When we accept that challenges are inevitable, we can prepare for them mentally and emotionally. We can develop coping strategies, build support networks, and cultivate the inner resources we'll need when difficult times arrive. This acceptance also helps us appreciate the good times more fully. When we understand that smooth stretches of road are temporary gifts, we can savor them without taking them for granted. When we're holding the rose, we can focus on its beauty while remaining mindful of the thorns, enjoying the moment, while staying grounded in reality. The interconnectedness of joy and sorrow. Perhaps most profoundly, the thorns and bends in life aren't separate from the beauty and progress, they're integral to them. The contrast between difficulty and ease, pain and pleasure, creates the texture that makes life meaningful. Without the thorns, we might not fully appreciate the rose's beauty. Without the bends, the straight stretches of road wouldn't feel like progress. Many of our most treasured memories and deepest insights emerge from navigating life's challenges. The couple who weathers a serious crisis often finds their relationship stronger than before. The entrepreneur who survives business failure brings hard-won wisdom to their next venture. The individual who overcomes illness gains a profound appreciation for health that others might take for granted. Cultural and universal perspectives. This understanding of life's inherent duality appears across cultures and throughout history. Eastern philosophy speaks of yin and yang, the complementary forces that create balance. Western literature is filled with tragic heroes, whose greatest strengths become their weaknesses, and whose suffering leads to wisdom. Indigenous traditions often view challenges as teachers, necessary for spiritual growth and community strength. These universal themes suggest that recognizing life's thorns and bends isn't pessimism, it's wisdom. It's an acknowledgement of the full spectrum of human experience and an acceptance of our shared condition. Practical applications. Embracing this perspective can transform how we approach daily life. When we encounter a thorn, a difficult conversation, a professional setback, a health challenge, we can ask ourselves, what is this experience here to teach me? How might this difficulty contribute to my growth or redirect me towards something better? When we face a bend in our road, an unexpected change in plans, a new opportunity, a forced transition, we can approach it with curiosity rather than resistance. Instead of lamenting the deviation from our planned route, we can explore what new landscapes this path might reveal. The beauty of imperfection. Ultimately, your observation points to something beautiful about the human condition. Our lives are not meant to be perfect, and that imperfection is not a flaw to be corrected, but a feature to be embraced. The thorns make the rose more precious, not less. The bends make the journey more interesting, not more difficult. In accepting that every rose has its thorns and every road has its bends, we free ourselves from the impossible expectation of a pain-free, obstacle-free existence. Instead, we can focus on developing the skills, wisdom, and resilience needed to navigate life's full spectrum of experiences with grace, courage, and appreciation for both the beauty and the challenges that make our human journey so remarkably rich and meaningful. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated for more inspiring content. You can also leave a comment and share the video so that we could reach and inspire more people. Thank you, and to God be all the glory.